Alright guys, well I'm back, and the reason I didn't make any videos last week was because I was on vacation, so yeah, that's why. So, well, anyway, I'm back here, and I'm just gonna give you guys some Conquest tips and tricks, and I'm just gonna do it from the point of view of me and my alliance, the way where our strategy is for the Conquest, and maybe it'll help you out. So the way we do it, for our tower placement, and like all alliances, we're gonna have some mistakes. You don't want to have too much overlap in your watchtowers. So you see, this level 3 watchtower kind of combines with some other ones, but not so much that it'll completely destroy the amount of score that you'll get. So you want to have it just outside the range of the other towers, and also you want to make sure that you build a straight line out. So basically, as you see here, as you follow my mouse, you can see that we built a path out to the center, and then we spread out from there. That way you can see your enemies when they come across, and it also makes for an easier road for travel for your alliance, because a diagonal is a longer path of travel. So you build watchtowers across, and then you can scout out from there. And also, if you go out towards the middle, it's probably going to be more stuff in the center. It wasn't this time around. There was one mine, but typically there's going to be more than just what we have here this time. Another important note is that you need to try and make peace treaties with alliances, and while it is kind of making the Conquest boring, it is important to do that right now, because it's one of the main ways you can gain a lot of points. As you make treaties with them, you all get even scores, and you can get enough rewards, you can even move up a tier or so. And it's a way that if you feel like you're a weak alliance in your Conquest, then you make the treaties and you get the score that you need, rather than they just dominate and overtake you. And it's the same way. If a lower alliance will come to a treaty with you, you may or may not accept that. If you want to get a big score and wipe them all out, that's fine with me. We do that sometimes. And so anyway, those are the main 2 points. And in your Conquest attacks, remember, it's always important to remember that for those of you who like gaining trophies or not want to lose trophies, you will not lose trophies in a Conquest battle. And I'm sure you know that by now, because the Conquest has been out for nearly 8 or 9 months, and it's pretty obvious. It's you go into a battle, the only thing you need to worry about is using gems, and you should be ready for the Conquest. You want to have enough gems, because the battles are important, but they're not too important, because you're going to have backup, because this is the event where your entire alliance plays. So you're going to have, like in this war, you have 4 people behind your back. So if I mess up, I don't necessarily have to use gems, because it's 5 on 2. There's no point in me using gems there when we're most likely going to win that battle. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't use gems. I'm definitely not saying that, because in closer battles, like on a 5 on 4 or 4 on 4, like these 2 alliances have here, it is important to make sure you get the best score you can in those battles, because those are going to be really tight and close. So in some situations you're going to be using gems, in others you won't, and it's mainly when you're ahead, or it's like a 10 on 1 battle, you're the lone person there. Then you don't necessarily need to use gems there, because you can just get right back into it. And also, Chamber of Fortune, you don't necessarily have to spend gems on that, because an extra 90 to 100 skulls isn't necessarily that important in a war. But once again, if it's in a tight battle, you may need to do that, depending on how close the score is. And so yeah, that's basically it. That's just the way we do our Conquest. And if you have a different strategy, please share that in the comments below. That would be really fun to check it out and see what the difference is, and compare or contrast them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please leave a combo down in the comments below as well, because I'm looking for some combos to play with, and I will give you a shout out if I use your combo in one of my next videos. Well, anyway, good luck to you in your last few Conquest hours. Get those attacks in, and hopefully you guys win.